right, y'all, let's get back into it. Because, like I said, I got something to say. I really do. Because I'm tired of everybody acting like Cardi dead ass just only get sympathy plays and all of this and that. Whatever people keep trying to say are mine. Like, that's not even the case. I think what it is that I think she's aware that most established bloggers, YouTubers, whatever you want to call it, people with platforms, they're already brainwashed. You know, she's already aware that most established platforms already have the Nikki syndrome. So she's already knowing that. Let's start there. It's not that she getting sympathy pays. It's that she's just pulling with the real bitches. You know, the real bitches is fucking with Cardi regardless. I don't care. I'm always going to be a fan of Cardi. Ever since she came out with Bodak Yellow. Like, I actually was listening to her when she had that little mixtape. Maybe it was her second mixtape. I don't know. Whichever one. I know that I've been a fan of Cardi, and I can't deny the fact that, just like a lot of people need to stop denying the fact that she has contributed a lot to the female music industry. She's brought in a lot of females and gave a lot of females a platform. You know, broadened their platform. She's done a lot more for females, and it not ended out bad. That's all I'm saying. Now, from what I'm getting, it seems like maybe Hennessy started all of this from throwing a little shade. But I'm not mad at her, because stop coming from, if y'all gonna come for the girls, be fair when y'all coming for the girls, because y'all have skipped over so much stuff that y'all could have been reported on a certain somebody, and I haven't seen too many videos about that. Y'all hush about it. I think that's the issue that she's having, because if I was in that situation, I would have an issue with it too. Don't only report on me and the negative on me and be ready to talk about me and my family, especially, let me go on and say that. Most of the time, Cardi don't go on these rants and do these lives about herself 9 times out of 10. 9 times out of 10 is when people talk about her family. Like, can we recall when she just went live, when everybody was saying that her butt was too fat, they were saying her BBL was too large and she needed to fix it. She went live stuffing her face with pancakes and whipped cream. She don't care what y'all say about her. It be the fact that y'all go so deep to attack Cardi. And then, this is what gets me. When I first became aware of all this, I was listening to a replay of Armand Wiggins and whatever that girl name is, Milligrams, I think that's her name. They were on Station Head or X or Spaces or whatever. They was talking about, I guess, they was talking about Cardi's live, and he asked the dumbest question to me, because he was like, why is it that the water gets murky when it should be about the music? Because y'all be finding everything to talk about but Cardi's music. Y'all do. It's like, and y'all, it's the brainwash. Just like, and y'all slowly starting to get y'all brain back, because the ship is going down over there. But at the end of the day, if you're following me, at the end of the day, y'all don't, even when y'all do speak about Cardi, you give her the minimum compliment you can. It was all right. It was good. She did something. You know, it be the slick shade. You can keep it to yourself. I feel like maybe that's how she's feeling. I think she's trying to understand why are y'all bringing me up. You know, it's so many other rap girls, but y'all keep putting, you know what I'm saying? Y'all the ones keep butting the heads, because y'all constantly want to demean Cardi and what she's brought to the music industry. You can say she's talentless. You can say she doesn't write. I'm pretty sure she writes something. Y'all are tripping. Y'all are bugging. Like, come on, man. That's just like everybody's trying to say Drake don't write his music. They tripped out. He might work with writers. I think all of them do, regardless of whatever. I think NDAs and all that are signed for most of them, especially the ones who want to hold their title to their pen. But I feel like a lot of them do use writers, for one, because it just helps them produce music faster, because this is their job and that's what they do. That makes sense. That doesn't make them any less talented, because I'm pretty sure it's not going to fly unless they want it to fly, especially if it's their song that they are making. I don't know. I can't be mad at Cardi for going live. People can call it what they want to call it, getting sympathy streams, or listen, that's what y'all do. That's what the bots do. You know, that's what y'all do. y'all get rounded up like cattle to go stream that lady's music, and y'all do it every time, and y'all run them numbers up every time because you don't have a brain of your own. It's mush up there, and she controls it as she feels. And when I say she, I mean Nikki. Y'all let this lady just... It's just crazy because he just recently did another live. Well, not even a live. He uploaded another video, I guess subtly addressing things. He didn't want to put no names on it. And I feel like it's just too late for that. You already did a reaction video to her live. It's a little too late to start trying to, like, you bloggers are brainwashed. It's insane, literally. And I get it because, like I said, back a couple years ago, everything was different. Motion was moving a little different. You know what I'm saying? Stuff just was operating on a different level, and it's not flying these times today. And y'all don't really know how to get with the program. But I'm telling you now, the way things are going, the ship is going to keep sinking. And Cardi and Megan and Glorilla and all the other girls are in it because Lotto's even going up. And then if you ask me, her rapping is not all of that. And I used to be a huge Lotto fan, but she's just not giving what I would be expecting somebody that's been rapping since they was 13 to be giving. I'm going to be real, And then, there's only so long you can run this course of wanting to dictate and belittle everybody, but think that you just gonna keep holding the crown. No, baby. The girls are coming. The girls are coming. And then in a previous, like maybe a week ago when Cardi did the live or whatever, maybe it was like the next day after Cardi did that live, defending her sister, Armand was like, if Cardi stops making candles today, starts making candles today and stops rapping, like, I would never report on her again. This is my job. But that is a lie. That would be the title of your next video. If Cardi put up flyers right now all over her Instagram and said, I'm retiring and I'm going to make candles, that would be the headlining of your next video. Just cut that out. You know why? Because Cardi is bringing something to the game and y'all are hating that. I don't understand why everybody hates that. So what? There's plenty of girls who don't write their own music, but they have plenty of supporters, but y'all want us to hate Cardi for that. I'm not gonna do it. At this point, there's nothing that's gonna help what the fuck is mentally wrong with you bots. Like, that's just how I feel. It's okay to be a fan. It's okay to be a supporter of somebody and like somebody's working, like somebody's music, but y'all be dragging it. And you bloggers who've gotten yourselves intertwined all up in that somehow, some way, because you don't even necessarily have to pick a side when you're a blogger. That's what I think that's the problem that Nikki has. You don't have to pick a side, but y'all are willingly and overly picking a side. You know what I'm saying? Y'all aiming at Cardi all the time. Even when you give her a compliment, it's backhanded and it's noticeable and it's shady, and that's the only energy y'all ever have for Cardi. And if I was her, I wouldn't want to put out much music either, just for y'all to keep saying, oh, it's okay, oh, it's good, no matter how much she ate down, oh, it was all right, she did okay, she did good. Like, you're a hater. That's what you sound like, and I don't get it. That's really... and never mind, I'm not even gonna go there. But like I said, the brainwashed is weird. Like, y'all need to go grab your minds back, because there's more than one talent in the female industry now, and I'm gonna need y'all to get used to it. I really do. For the longest, because I'm obviously new to YouTube, so I have watched a lot of these YouTubers, bloggers, commentators, and a lot of the gay black men like to holler that we think that they hate women. No, we don't think that you hate women. We think that y'all are too much in the business. And if you're going to be in the business, don't be so biased. Y'all be very biased about everything that y'all say. And it just gives, how would you know? Because you would never know. Armand seems very salty. Not Armand. A lot of these people, like, I just don't know their names because I probably don't pay attention. He was one of my favorites when him and Cardi were, I guess, on better, I guess when I thought he was being a little less biased, I began to like him. And now I'm just getting very disappointed because I see that you really are you probably paid off, you know what I'm saying? You probably salty because y'all uphold Nikki so much and her life is not panning out as the way it could had she stopped being so resentful. Open up a little bit. Where's love and light at? That is not that hard. People who are nice, nasty like that and underhanded like that and just always have to be on top of everybody all the time, those are the type of people, like, they never have a good ending to their story because you just don't go around treating people like crap and think that your life is going to be cherries and roses. Like, you just don't get to do that. And then another thing, when Armand was like, why does it get so murky when it should be about the music? Because also, when Nicki is shading these girls all the time, over and over, and every song that she drops, she's shading somebody, and people want to talk about it and people want to address it, what does Nicki say? She say she don't want to talk about no verse. What's the beef? What's the problem? Why, like, she don't want to talk about no verse? Why don't you? Because she be so nice, nasty, and that's the type of people, they don't want you to be able to call it out on spot. They want it to be difficult for you to describe the deceit and the attitude and all of that. And I can't rock with that. Like, if you gonna be a certain way, be that way. And Armand and the rest of these bloggers don't be that way. Y'all be so quick to hop on the hate train of Cardi and Megan and these other girls, and it's sad. It's really sad. Like, don't be so biased. So what? I'm pretty sure Offset helps Cardi with a lot of her writing, but I'm also sure that has helped improve her writing skills. So a lot of the stuff that she's probably putting out now probably is more of her own touch and more of her soul writing. And that's how people learn, you know. People, that's just how they learn. People learn by, some people, everybody don't learn out of reading out of books. Some people have to learn by, okay, let me watch you and then let me try to imitate that, or let me try to mimic that, or let me copy, or let me pick up on your flow. You know what I'm saying? Let me pick up on your creativity, because truth be told, we all get inspiration from somewhere, somebody, somehow. Some people just hate to admit it. You know, some people just rather take the credit of everybody else and not let anybody else shine, you know? And that's just something I'm never going to be okay with. I'm never going to be okay with enablers of that. Because like I said, y'all too busy trying to drag Cardi and her family members. Every chance y'all get, they can't breathe wrong. And y'all have 30,000 stories coming out about them. Yet, Nicki can get arrested in another country for drugs. And nobody hardly reports on that. That's crazy, isn't it? I think that's insane. Y'all be so quick to drag Cardi, and that's why I'm gonna always be Team Cardi. If y'all don't know this here now, this is the underdog motherfucking channel over here. We gonna always go for the underdog over here, because who do y'all think y'all are? Who do y'all think y'all are? One more thing, this is the last thing I want to mention, is y'all need to stop being delusional, and y'all need to understand that a lot of the fan bases that y'all only have because y'all are up Nicki's ass. That's just what it is. Because people who are fans of some of the other girls, we're fans of, we don't expect for that one person to be on top and no, we love when they come together and we love to see them featured. And I really do hope that Nicki looks back and she's like, all of these features that I missed trying to have a stick up my ass. Do you know how many great Nicki and Cardi songs we could have had by now? But they playing and bullshitting around. Like, no, who cares about it? What is even the beef still? It's y'all, you know? It's y'all feeding into the narrative. And then for everybody to be trying to say, oh, Cardi just wants to get on here and control the narrative about how people speak about her. No. I think that was the milligrams girl that said that. It's not that she wants to control the narrative. Like I said before, she wants it to be fair. If you're going to report on every little negative thing that peeps out in Cardi's life, you should do that in the other girl's life. But y'all don't do that. Y'all have a hate train for her, and it's weird. Y'all only have a hate train for her because she was the first one to break up Nicki's magical land of being the only female rapper in the industry at the time. And I'm not gonna never let that go, because truth be told, like Cardi said, Cardi's first 7 years, she was coming under somebody who was reigning for a long time coming. You know, when Nicki came in, there was nobody else female rapping like that. Nobody. Who? They had to go and get Lil' Kim. You know? They had to go get, you know what I'm saying? They had to go back and grab somebody for her because there was nobody else really in the mainstream rapping like that. we need to keep that in mind every time y'all get to talking about all this leverage that Nicki has too. Because the first 7 years, Nicki was competing. The first maybe 5 years, she was competing against nobody but herself. And then maybe other girls started trying to come, but she had already had she had already had so many, you know what I'm saying? She had already had too many fans. It was already too big. And when I was a teenager, I was a Nicki fan, you know? So I know. But when other girls started coming in, and it's like, okay, you got a problem with everybody. It's like, and then it's like when you have a problem with everybody, your fans take it overboard. These bloggers that you're chatting with and making them feel like there's somebody behind the scenes. That's why y'all be fed up with Cardi and ready to drag her name, because she not finna sit up and DM with you back and forth and give you and she ain't finna do all of that. You know, all of that y'all be doing behind the scenes that y'all think nobody knows about. So I just think y'all need to stop the Cardi hate train, because what's the tea? She's clearly still reigning top, because when you mention one, you mention the other, and then Megan and Glorilla and Lotto and all of them come shortly after. So the gig is up. You're not the only one at the top no more. You know, you're just not. So I think at the end of the day, you need to learn how to be a good sport. You and all your bots and your barbs, y'all should learn how to be good sports, because the other girls are good sports, you know? Because like I said, Nicki's dissed girls over and over again, you know what I'm saying? She can say it's not about nobody, it's just the verse, it's just rapping, blah, blah, blah. You be talking about these girls, and then when they get back at you and they say something that's undeniably about the Queen Nicki, y'all get all up in an uproar and y'all want to start a hate train. And I can't respect it. I can't get with it. And I'm going to need y'all to get used to, she's not the only one coming no more. There's girls coming for the top, and what are y'all gonna do about it? Y'all gonna eat up the music that they putting out, because you can't deny that it's good. You know, you can't deny it. Enough was really, really good. It really, really was. I really didn't like the other one that much, but it still give me in my zone, you know what I'm saying? And the reason I feel like she's not gonna ever give us another album is because y'all keep downplaying her work. Like, who would want to keep putting out whole albums? And y'all just are going to keep trying to downplay it. You know what I'm saying? Or keep comparing it. Like, I'm pretty sure she's sick of being compared to Nicki. And I apologize to keep doing that. Because I would be sick of it too. Because clearly they are in two different lanes. Okay? It's just two different things. That's why I don't even be understanding. You do you and you do you. Since y'all can't come together and give us good music. And all the bloggers need to just... Like... Y'all gonna wait till the ship is at the bottom of the lowest level of the ocean, ain't you? Before you just stop. I see it. I just wish, and Cardi's not wrong for coming to say, because she really don't speak up for herself that often. She really don't. If she do it very sarcastically. But when it comes to her family, she's not wrong for that, because Hennessy don't even talk to people. She don't even do interviews. So if she do get on the internet talking, it's because she see y'all always shading her sister. Who wouldn't want to? You know? Who wouldn't want to? The sister that helps put them in a better position and is just trying to live her little life, and y'all steady always shading her. As a big sister, I get it and I understand. You know, I get it, and that's how I'm coming behind my little sisters too. Don't talk about. You can say what you want about me. Don't talk about my little sisters. Leave that alone. If we gonna do anything.